Yeah. Hello. Welcome here. 10 reasons to replace tough love with emotional connection. Hello, amazing parents. Hello. Hello. I hope you can see and you can hear me. Good. I hope that you can see and that you can hear me. Hello, amazing parents. You're welcome back to the Equitable Parents Hub. My name is Ruth Ihabome. I am the founder of the Equitable Parents Hub. And today we are going to be having a very short discussion, parenting discussion. Okay, 10 reasons to replace tough love with emotional connection. We all grew up with tough love. We grew up with tough love. And we automatically continue it. But today I want to tell us the reason why it is not unhealthy, that tough love, that coldness, that emotional disconnection. You just want to make your child tough. You want to make your child tough by showing them tough love. Today I want to show you why you should replace tough love with emotional connection. So if you are new here, a warm welcome. This is the place where we explore raising children with grace, firmness, and intentionality. We use intentionality in raising our children. Today's conversation is one every parent needs to hear. 10 reasons to replace tough love with emotional connection. We are not removing discipline, we are upgrading it. And this is how we raise children who are responsible, resilient, and emotionally healthy. Emotionally healthy is something that that emotional health that is something that most of us lack. Okay, we're emotionally drained because of all the tough love we receive. But today we want to learn how we can replace those tough love with emotional connection. So many parents believe that strictness and fear build discipline. Many of us parents will believe that when we are strict, when our children fear us, that they will be very strict, they will be disciplined, they will be resilient. But that's not the truth. That's not the truth. Fear cannot build anything good. Fear builds only things that don't last. Okay, fear cannot build anything reasonable. So many parents believe that strictness and fear build discipline, but I'm here to tell you today that that's very, very untrue. So we shout, we threaten, and we intimidate. We use all the wrong kind of discipline. We shout, we hit, we yell, we flog, so that our children can be obedient. But I'm here to tell you today that all of those kind of strategies are tough love and they don't build any connection. Our children don't get connected. And the only ground our children can cooperate with us, can listen to what we are saying, is when they feel connected, when they feel safe in our parenting, when they feel safe in our space. So that is what this space is about, helping you so that you can create spaces where your children feel understood, feel supported, feel empowered, feel seen to go on their own journeys in life. So, but here's the truth. Tough love controls externally. Emotional connection develops internal responsibility. So tough love controls externally. Emotional connection builds and develop internal responsibility. So many of us, we just care about the child complying, about the child looking obedient, being obedient, quick fixes. But today I'm here to remind you that tough love only controls. It controls the body. It doesn't teach internally. It doesn't build anything internally. And the thing that lasts is who the person is, who the person has become. That is what lasts. Okay, so connection doesn't mean permissiveness. Connection doesn't mean that because your child is connected, you are trying to build connection with your child. That means okay, you're now permissive. You're now allowing your children to just do anything they want to do. That is not what connection is about. It doesn't mean ignoring. It doesn't mean that you allow your children ignore boundaries. They should just be everywhere. They should just be doing anything they want to do. They should watch anything they want to watch. They should be anywhere. That is not connection. Connection is not permissiveness. It is not ignoring your children, not allowing them to just be everywhere, ignoring boundaries. That is not connection. Okay? It means guiding. Connection means guiding. Connection means teaching. Connection means staying emotionally present. Children know the difference. They know the difference when you are doing tough love and when you are trying to emotionally connect with them. So that is what this class is about. How you can shift from tough love to emotional to connect with your children emotionally. Okay, thank you all for being here. So that is what this class is about. How you can shift from emotional connection, how you can connect with your children emotionally instead of tough love. So you just want to control the outward, just want quick fixes. Let the child just obey me, let them just comply. But it will not last. They can't carry those discipline strategy into the future. Okay, they can't take it into the future. It will just be temporary. It is just quick fixes. So now let's go into the 10 reasons why we should stop practicing tough love and start connecting emotionally. So the first reason is connection builds internal discipline. Connection builds, I hope you are writing. Connection builds internal discipline. Tough love forces obedience. Connection teaches self-control. Tough love builds obedience. It just forces the child, obey me, just comply. But connection teaches self-control. When your child is connected, when you're disciplined, when you are able to connect with your children, when you're able to talk to them, hi, thank you for being here. So when you're able to connect with them, it teaches your children that it shows them how they can control themselves. You are showing them how they can build their inner self, and that is what lasts. Not just the control. You are controlling the body. You are controlling. Just sit down here. Just do this. Just do that. They have their mind. That is where you. That's where even the Bible says that out of the heart, out of the mind is where flows the issues of life. It is where things come out from. So that is where you should be guiding. You should be teaching the heart of the child, the mind of the child. That's where connection is about. So not just trying to comply, just obey me, just shut up your mouth, just be this, just be that. No, that is not connection. That tough love doesn't build connection. It doesn't build resilience. It doesn't build character. Okay, that's the first reason. Connection builds self-control, internal discipline. Children learn why behavior matters and not just do or else. Do so or else. So that is the reason why we should be building emotional connection. Okay, they know the reason. They learn why behavior matters. Okay, they know. So that is why you should give parenting time. Okay, parenting is what matters. Give it time. Okay, create time for your parenting. Don't just be doing it haphazardly. If you keep doing it haphazardly, you keep getting haphazard results. So, but be intentional about your parenting, okay? So that you can be able to build what lasts. Build what lasts. So let's continue today's class, today's session. So connection is what makes your child know that behavior matters. Behavior matters. Even if mommy is there, even if daddy is there, even if they are not around, they know that my behavior matters. They know that if I should behave, I should conduct myself. I should be able to lead myself in this space. So that is where the connection comes in. The second reason why you should stop practicing tough love and start connecting emotionally. Children learn better when they feel safe. When your child feels safe, they learn better. Fear shuts down the brain. You just want to scream, you just want to hit, you want to slap, you want to knock, you want to hit, you want to flog. They don't learn anything when you do that. You just shut them up, you shut them down. So that is what tough love does. You just shut down the child, the learning brain of the child. Okay, so but fear shuts down the brain. Well, what makes your child learn? It is when they feel safe. Safety opens it. Children absorb correction as guidance, not punishment. So I've been saying it on this platform that punishment is not discipline. Many of us, we are quick to hit, we are quick to slap, we are quick to say we are disciplining the child. If you don't discipline the child will spoil. The child become useless. Really? No child becomes useless when you connect emotionally. Okay, instead they feel safe, they feel connected, and then they will cooperate with whatever you are trying to teach them. Okay, that is the second reason why you should stop tough love. The third reason why you should stop tough love and start connecting emotionally is connection reduces power struggles. Okay, when your child feel connected to you, they don't have the need to struggle with you. Like, okay, I am in charge. So that is why you have to be patient and give your parenting time. Resistance is natural under fear. When your child feels the fear or fright mode comes up, okay, when they feel fearful, they want to struggle, okay, struggle with power with you. But cooperation grows under connection. When your child feels connected, they will cooperate with you easily. They'll feel connected and just cooperate. So another reason why emotional connection builds resilience, another reason why we should build our emotional connection is because emotional connection builds resilience. It teaches self-control. Okay, it teaches self-control. Connected children bounce back from mistake. When your child feels connected, they bounce back from mistake. But when you have been leading them with fear, they can easily get lost. They can easily get lost. Okay, but when you have been there building connection, they have been connecting with them emotionally, they feel they have the stamina to be resilient. They have the zeal to go on and keep doing what they are doing and keep being who they are. Okay, that is what emotional connection builds. It builds resilience. Connected children bounce back from mistake, but fearful children either collapse under pressure or rebel in secret. So when your children you are leading them with fear, always hitting, always shouting, always flogging, they feel disconnected, and then thereby they would break down and collapse under pressure. Okay, they'll collapse under pressure. So now that is where, so the fifth reason why you should build emotional connection with your child instead of being just trying to do tough love, trying to force fear, trying to force your children in fear, is children imitate calm, not anger. Children imitate your calmness and not anger. Parents' emotional state is their blueprint. So calm guidance teaches regulation, but shouting teaches chaos. And that is the kind of home many of us are building. But today I'm calling us up to build a home of calm and stop the chaos everywhere. You're just everywhere. Everybody is crying. Everybody is shouting. Everybody is dramatic. If there's chaos everywhere. So, but today, when you are calm, and your children will imitate it. From there, they will learn how to be calm. They will pick your blueprint. Okay. So parenting is first of all that you are able to lead yourself. Your children will be able to lead themselves from just watching you. Okay, just become. Parenting is about you. Just become first, and then it will be easy. So when you are calm, you'll be able to imitate. Your children will imitate you. But when you are angry, you are always dysregulated. Your children will still emulate that. Okay, so that is the fifth reason why we should stop doing tough love and start building emotional connection. The sixth reason is connection protects your relationship. Connection protects your relationship. Discipline works best inside a strong relationship. But when your child doesn't feel connected, there's no emotional connection between you and your children or between you and your child. They don't care about your relationship. They don't want to hear your opinion. They just feel, oh, my friend will teach me. Really, their friend will teach them what they know best. So, but when you teach them what is good for them. Okay. So connection protects your relationship. So that is why you should give it time. Give connection, give emotional connection your time. Learn how to connect with your children emotionally. If not, you keep building distant children. You just keep raising distant children, and they are building what is not existing. So, but when you give your children time, it builds a relationship that lasts. Okay, a relationship that lasts. They want to hear your opinion. They want to listen to you. They want to sit under you. They want to learn because you're always teaching them. They are learning from you. But when you're not emotionally connected, you are everywhere, and then they will go elsewhere. So no relationship correction is ignored or resented. They will resent your correction. They will resent your opinions. They will resent your presence. And you say they are rebelling against you. Meanwhile, you never took the time to connect with them emotionally. So the seventh reason why children obey even when you are not there. Okay? The 7 reasons why you should to take away tough love and replace it with emotional connection is your children will obey you even if you are not there. So that is why you should not be forcing your children, obey me, obey me, obey me. Connect with your children emotionally. They would be able to lead themselves even when you are not there. Okay, that obedience you are seeking for, they will not even need it. They will just automatically lead themselves because they know what to do. Okay, fear only works under supervision. You're always the helicopter parents, you're all over the place. So, but when you connect, they know what to do even if you are not there, because you cannot always be there with them. So connection builds internal conscience. Connection, that the time you spend with them, that connection time you spend with them, that emotional time you spend with them, it gives them depth, it gives them identity. Okay, it builds conscience, internal conscience. They learn responsibility without external monitoring. Okay, just automatically they will learn how to be responsible without you monitoring them, without you hovering around the place, helicopter parents. So the 8th reason why we should replace tough love with emotional connection. Emotional connection reduces lying and secrecy. Reduces secrecy. Many of us we want an outcome. So however our children give, in fact there was a trending video of a very young boy that the parents just want 3 things from him: either you come first, second, or you get shame. That was what the boy said. So, and this is a boy that is very talented. He can draw. Whenever he draws, he comes first in the whole of the school. But his parents doesn't care about that. So what they now force him to do, they have to force him to start lying. They force him to always to falsify his results at the end of every term. Okay, he comes second at the end of every time. They are happy. So, but that is not genuine. That is not a good foundation for any child to lay to start with, to start living a life of lie. Okay, so many of us force our children to those such spaces. You have the idea, an idea in your head. This is what I want from my child, and you're not spending time to be able to build that. You're not even checking, okay, who is this child that I'm raising? Who is the child that God has given me? You're not even checking who they are. You just have a mindset. Oh, yeah, it's a boy that I'm supposed to be raising. So you raise your daughter like a boy, or you raise your son like a girl. You want a girl, so you got a boy. So you are trying to raise them. Learn who your child is and raise them accordingly. Okay, if not, they will keep hiding in secret and keep lying, and that's not a good foundation for any child to come to build on. Okay, emotional connection reduces lying and secrecy. Fear drives hiding. It is fear that makes people hide and do things. But when they are bold, they would stand on any stage and be able to be whoever they are. Okay, fear drives hiding. Meanwhile, safety encourages honesty. When your child feels safe, they will be able to tell you whatever they are struggling with, whatever their fears are. They will open up to you and you'll be able to guide them. So, but when you keep forcing them, tell them that, oh, this is what I want you to achieve, without guiding them, without knowing who they are, without trying to say, okay, what is the uniqueness of this my child? What is the uniqueness of this my child? You're just sing an Indian song, okay? So that you don't, without trying to know who the uniqueness of who your child is, you're just trying to force them, be this, become this, become this. You don't know who you are raising. So, but when you are emotionally connected, you would know this your child is unique, this your child is different from what you have in your mind, and then raise them accordingly. Get the blueprint of what you should be doing about them. So safety encourages honesty. Children tell the truth when they know they won't be emotionally crushed. So that particular boy now that I told you about, the trending video of that particular boy that falsifies his results at the end of every term, he knows that when he goes home, he'll be shamed. His parents will rubbish him. So he falsifies his results at the end of every term. But it emotionally crushes him for him to have to do that. It's not it's if no, nobody will feel good when you come back home. Maybe at the end of the time, you've done your best and that's what you were able to achieve without any support from them. Okay, without any support from them, you're able to come up with that, and then they are trying to crush you emotionally, you too, you will lie now. So that is what our children go through, and it is not healthy at all. So which parents, we should try to connect with them emotionally so that we can build something that lasts. We can build a life of safety for them, that they will be able to express who they are without being fake or being dishonest. So connection builds identity, not shame. Another reason why we should build on emotional connection is because emotion builds on identity, not shame. Tough love says something is wrong with you. I can see something is wrong with you. They are not okay. But emotional connection says you made a mistake and we can fix it together. Okay, you are still learning. I can see you are still learning. So mistakes become learning opportunities, not identity wounds. So mistakes become learning opportunities, not identity wounds. So when you are connected with your child, you know that this boy, this girl is still learning, and you're not trying to force them into a space where they are not supposed to be. So connected children become emotionally intelligent adults. When you connect with your children emotionally, they become emotionally intelligent adults. They know how to relate to people. They have become relationally sound, relationally, emotionally stable. Okay, so they develop empathy, problem solving, and resilience. But many adults today, they don't have empathy. They just act anyhow. They just feel, who is this, or what is that? But when we have that emotional support, emotional foundation, we feel connected, because our children eventually become intelligent adults. They develop empathy. They don't develop aggression, avoidance, or fear-based compliance. Are many of us eventually turned out to be people pleasers. We just want to please the people around us because we were raised, we were forced into being pleasers. We just obey me, obey me, obey me every time. So they don't develop. But when we do that, we raise children that are aggressive or timid, or the avoidance, or the lead, they become people pleasers. So key takeaway from this class: parents, let's make this clear. Emotional connection does not remove authority, it strengthens it. So many of us say, oh, we are trying to be intentional, we are not trying to hit our children, we are trying to control our emotions, we are trying to manage our emotions, we are trying to hold ourselves responsible while we relate to our children. So we feel it's making the child spoil, it's making the child become useless. No, it strengthens your authority. Okay, it strengthens your authority. Firm parenting without connection becomes harshness. When your child don't feel connected to you, they just feel a weight over them. So connection plus firmness is equals to responsible, resilient, emotionally healthy children. When your child feels connected to you and you are firm, they know that, okay, they know this thing is, in fact, when you are connected with your child and you tell them what to do, they know that this is for me, this is for me, this is for me, and then they just cooperate, and then they grow into responsible children, into resilient children. Okay, so in closing, start with connection before correction. Stay emotionally present when settling Stay emotionally present when you are setting boundaries for your children. Stay emotionally present. Okay, so build discipline through guidance, not fear. So today we are saying that we are raising children through connection, not fear. So we guide, correct, and love with intention. We guide, correct, and love with intention, not blindly, not permissiveness. You don't even know what is happening in your home. Your children's things are happening in your home. You just care about, come first, come second, or you'll be shamed. Come first, come second, or you'll be flogged. You'll be flogged all through the night until you can confess. So thank you all so much. We have come to the end of today's class. Thank you for joining us today. Like, share, and subscribe so other parents can learn how emotional connection transforms discipline. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all so much. And please don't forget to join the Steward tribe. That's where we give you tools, we give you the support you need to be able to connect with your children emotionally. We give you the clarity that you need to do this connection very well. I thank you all for being here. See you again in our next class next week. Bye bye.